And good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone. I just realized that while streaming live a while ago, performing the sunrise peace prayer devotion, I don't have an audio. So I intend to rebroadcast right now. And at least now I have, so at least I have an audio right now, no? I don't know what is happening all the time that there is a technical difficulty of having not no audio. Probably I might go directly and don't use V8 anymore. V8, I usually use the V8 on live streaming at Digo, but right now I take a break, a hiatus, and focus on the Shrine and Hilot Academy. Okay, I will not repeat the offering because we already have conducted the offering already, the prayer, morning ritual. But I want to discuss now the message of peace that been delivered a while ago, as we have written on the note that what we define today is what our tomorrow will perceive. It is important that we know ourselves. This is the first principle that been taught to us in the Corellian tradition, even when we were a child, di ba? Our parents used to teach us who we are, our identity. What is that reason, no? Probably the reason of our parents or of our mom when we accidentally got lost, at least we know who we are. We could tell our name, where we live, how old we are, who is our mother, who is our father, no? So that uh, people who found us could easily locate, retrieve us, or return us back home. And most of the time, when we are uh, in this adult life, uh, many of us lose our identity because of many roles and duties that we are taking, no? And in a certain individual, indeed, that we have many roles that we play in our life. First, we are a child of our parent. If we have siblings, we might be a brother or sister to them. Then when we go out, we become friends, classmates, office mates. Then as we continually grow and get mature, we become a lover. And lastly, if you reach a certain age, like age of maturity, you will become a father or a mother. And it doesn't stop there, because in our life we become lolo and lola, we become grandparents too. In this many role of our life we're taking, no, people will have their understanding towards us depending on the actions we do for them, on how we interact with them, on how we talk and communicate with them. But sadly, people are trying to define us by what they see, such as when we see the celebrities on 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 television or in movie, we fall in love with them because of the roles that they portray on social media, on television or in the movies. So as the social media influencers and everything, we might know them because of the character they are playing in front of the camera. And probably you might also think the same about me, because you see me on camera. You might think that no, Apu is a peace weaver, etc., etc. Although this aspect of my personality is just a one part of the reality that you can see, and the whole truth is not been revealed yet. Yesterday, I received an interview, a call, and interviewed me about the status of Hilot in the Philippines. And as I made a review on the law that being proposed by Senator Manny Pacquiao and Senator Ramon Revilla Jr., no, they have missed the point of identifying what is Hilot, because there is a law, a proposed law that wanting to regulate the practice of Hilot, and the practitioner of Hilot, Albularyo, and faith healing must be required to have a license. They should apply to a government agency so that allowing them to practice spiritual healing, practice albularyo, practice Hilot. You know, we don't have problem with that, but the problem is they are trying. The government is now attempting to regulate the practice of faith healing. So will that mean faith healing will be regulated? Laying of hands in churches will be regulated? Praying oración will be regulated? No. Although if they push that, we will have a problem on that, because they might be violating the constitutional provision of freedom of religion and separation of the church and the state. I know our legislators are intelligent enough to see those things, no. So I pray that the light of God will shine upon them to see what is wrong with the proposed law. But the other thing that I saw is the definition of hilot for them, and the category where they place hilot. For me and for us, everyone know hilot is Philippine traditional medicine. And traditional medicine is different from alternative medicine. Don't let their understanding of alternative medicine put hilot into that position. Alternative means it's a foreign healing modality that been applied to us. Although right now, conventional medicine is the allopathic medicine that been practiced by doctor, even that one is a foreign medicine for us Filipino. But the law have stated that hilot, hilot as Filipino healing tradition is foreign, because it's not been practiced by the medical doctors. Although no, I'm not a legislator, I'm not a lawyer, but they should. I think uh, they should give a clear definition of what is alternative medicine, of what is allopathic medicine, what is complementary medicine, what is conventional medicine, what is integrative medicine, what is indigenous medicine, what is prophetic medicine, what is natural medicine. If they want to improve the healthcare delivery system in our country, lawmaking is very important, because through the law, a certain thing will be defined. And when it is being legalized or being created as a law, it will become a point of reference in the future that our future generation will understand in accordance to what is written in the law. If we don't speak up, if we don't rise up to tell them what is the truth about their definition, no, parang majority wins. All the people know that this is what it is. And you who practice what is right, they will define you as a fraud, spam, and giving misinformation to the public. So as early as now, we should make an appeal to redefine or to study again and understand what hilot is. It is not a foreign modality. It is a traditional. It is the medicine of our ancestors before the modern medicine arrived in our country. Today, it might not be accepted because it's ancient healing practice, but it is not a foreign modality. It is indigenous to our land. No, it is indigenous. It is native. It is natural to our country to practice hilot, and it is not alternative nor complementary. No, indeed, right now it becomes a complement, or it can incorporate to the allopathic or to the modern medicine. It can go along. That's why it can be a complementary or integrative. But let's allow the professional define that. But for us, let us tell them, hey, you might be uh, misrepresenting or wrongly defining what is heal. Of course, when people say something wrong about you, you don't allow them to continue that, di ba? You don't allow to that thing to continue because it might damage your own reputation and your identity of who you are. So in order for a person properly define you, they should have an interaction. They should know you well, not through communication, to be your friend, and so on and so forth. Diba? And building relationship is not just sitting over for an hour, for a day, but it takes long period of time. Even in the relationship of husband and wife, diba? The secret for that, as I heard, as I interviewed old people, uh, they have courting rituals. No, the ritual goes years, not only for days. Because nowadays, courting ritual, when they chat, they're together. That's so easy. How even though that it is easy to have a relationship online, there is also a tendency that they separate easily also in a short period of time. But building a long lasting relationship also takes time. So as on studying or in creating this law, no, I think we should spend more time studying and learning it and and applying it so that we could experience it, no, so that we could clearly define what is hilot. So as in your identity, in your personality, do not allow other people to define you according to what they want you to be, but define yourself. Let other people know who you are, because you are who you are. You are special. You are unique. Show to the people that you are special. Show to the world that you deserve to be loved. Show to the world that you have your own power. You have your own authority because you are who you are. I think this is the message that Lunti ang Agama wants you to have in your life. Value the identity that has given you in your life. Value the gift of the divine that resides within you and use it. How will you know that you have a gift? How will you benefit from the gift of God that is within you? This gift can be used, no? This gift can be used. The breath of life, the life that is within you, is within you. No one can handle that, no? It is in your hand to take care of yourself and to use that life according to the will of God. But what is the will of God in your life? The will of God for you is to grow and progress. Do it right now. Grow, be prosperous. And I know God will richly bless you right now. And this is God's will for every one of us. So until then, may you all blessed be peace. Mayari na, pag-asatin. Hi, Ma'am Matilda Daos Lucero. Kamusta, kamusta, kamusta? And good morning. Paalam. Ayun, meron pang humabol. So, magandang magandang umaga. Magpapaalam po ako. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.